After sending another desperate letter to John Allan, Poe purposely began to miss class and disobey orders at West Point. In January 1831, he is court-martialed for gross neglect of duty and leaves the following month, after only 5 months at the academy. He then heads straight to New York City, where he hopes to find success as a writer. At this time, New York was just beginning to establish itself as the center for book publishing, newspapers, and literary magazines. But the writing and publishing world was brutal and difficult to break into. There was no copyright protection, and it was cheaper or even free for publishers to print works by British authors instead of American ones. Most American writers couldn't survive off their earnings, and self-publishing was often the only option, but you had to pay for production yourself, and Poe has already done this twice before. Let's quickly review Poe's self-publishing journey so far. His first publication, Tamburlaine and Other Poems, in 1827, was 41 pages long. He published it in Boston when he was 18, serving in the Army. The Army at the time pays about $10 to $15 a month, and Poe only printed 50 copies. That is roughly about 1 month's wage. His second publication, Al-Araf, Tamburlaine, and Minor Poems, in 1829, was 71 pages long and published after the death of Francis Allan and his discharge from the Army. Now, in 1831, in New York, he self-publishes for a third time Poems by Edgar A. Poe, second edition, which expanded to 124 pages, and it was said it was funded by his friends that he made in West Point. At this point, John Allan has remarried and started a new family and has completely cut Poe out of his life. Poe is struggling bad in New York and isn't able to find work, and his letters, of course, are going unanswered by John Allan. None of his publications are gaining recognition, and out of sheer desperation, he is considering on joining the Polish army to fight in the November uprising. Ultimately, Poe leaves New York and travels to Baltimore the same year, and he is taken in by his blood relative Maria Clem and her younger daughter Virginia Clem. He ends up marrying Virginia Clem when she's 13 years old and he is 27. At this point of his life, Poe is battling poverty, rejection, and instability, and a lot of his choices are fueled by financial desperation. Make sure to follow me at Isabel Ethereal to find out what happens next